It shakes. Okay, well, I said it shakes, and then now. Are you serious? Ah, okay, you just have to like shake the devil out of it, I guess. Hey guys, thanks for coming back. Check out another video. I need to settle down. It's the energy drink I drank. This is update number 10 to the Project 50 Pan, Project Pan. I can never get the name right. It's just gonna be the, the theme of this project is how many times do I have to sit here and try to say the name and get it in one take. Anyway, this is not something that I came up with. This was created by Rebecca Morgan and Alexi here on YouTube, who I always try to link down below and in the cards. They have a list of 50 categories. You randomize the number, and then that you pick an item, a makeup item or a beauty item from your collection that corresponds to it. They do theirs like in rounds. They just finished up round 6, I believe, like a week or two ago. So you should definitely, just type that in your little search bar and go search for it. There's a whole bunch of people involved with that. And so I wanted to, I know I like say this every time, is it really necessary? But just in case this is your first time, I really just wanted to work on all 50 and like get through them. So I don't necessarily do it in like the rounds like they do, but let's just get into it, right? We don't need a rambly intro. So we are going to, how should we do this? Let's just go in order that I have the items listed on my paper. So the first one is probably the most exciting thing. And by saying that, you probably know what I'm talking about. So for category 43, it was a collab product. So I picked the blush from the TartexAspyn Ovard palette, and I'm trying not to blind you with it because it's very reflective packaging. So the goal was to hit pan on this blush, and y'all, we finally did it. Do you see that right there? It's not that big of pan, but you know what? It is pan, and it is a blush, and blushes take far too long to hit pan on. Like, I don't even know what it would take to finish a powder blush. But I'm so happy that I get to finally roll this out. This has been in for months. And it wasn't that I didn't like the shade. Like, it was a very pretty color. Just kind of like a neutral kind of mauvey pink color. Very pretty. Easy to wear with any kind of look. So it wasn't, that I was like hating it or anything. It was just, I did not think that it would take as long as it did. And so I'm very happy that I finally get to roll this out and like put this away and not play with it for a little while, because it did, like, I was so focused on hitting pan that this was like my daily blush. And so I don't want to pull any blushes into projects for a while, and I just want to play around with my blushes and get some enjoyment and some variety. So yes, that one will be rolling out. We'll roll something else in at the end. So the next one was category 39, which was a colorful eyeliner. So I don't have any colorful eyeliners, so I just picked the Essence Silky Nude long lasting eye pencil, and I wear this in my waterline every day. And so I have it on my paper here. I'll show you the markings, but if I open it, our goal with this was to use about half. So this little like black Sharpie line is where we're trying to like get down to. So don't really have that much, but this is a slow going product. Now, the last time that I sat down and filmed update 9 was a little bit earlier than it was due. I filmed on like December 21st, but the video still went up at like the regularly scheduled time. So I've actually had, it's like 5 weeks-ish of usage, because today is January 30th. So yeah, so we'll show you on the paper for the eyeliner. So up here is December 21st where we were. And then here today at January 30th is where we are. That is a huge jump. Now, granted, that is 5 weeks of progress. And I did so good. Every single time I did my makeup, I remembered to use this. I'm so proud of myself. And I really do love this. I always want to have this pencil in my collection because I feel like it makes my eyes look more awake. I feel like my eyes are really small, and so that's why I don't like to put, eyeshadow and things like that on the lower lash line. I just think it makes my eyes look more closed, but this in the waterline, I think it makes them look more open. So, but yeah, we will keep working on that. The next category was 20, a product you don't reach for enough. And so I picked the Tarte Founcealer Foundation, and mine is in the shade 16 in Fair Light Neutral. And the goal is to use this up. So you can see we are getting there, hopefully. It is very cloudy here today, so I have to have the ring light on. I know that's causing like a glare. But we started all the way down here at the intro, update 1, update 2, and now we are up here to update 3. So we're like just at the L here in the word Foundcealer. So not very much more left to go. I honestly think that this will be done by the next update. It's taking a while because I do a better job of like rotating through my foundations and not just, getting so focused on like one of them. And I go back and forth with this on whether I like it or not. I don't think it would be one that I would repurchase, but then other times I wear it and I think it would. Sometimes it looks like a little cakey, and I don't know, it can't be the powder that I use that's causing it, because sometimes, just for instance, like I'll use said powder, whatever one it is, with it and it will look fine, and then the next time I go to put it on, it's I'll use this same powder and then it just, I don't know, it looks off. It like accentuates like texture or pores, and it looks bad. So I go back and forth, and if I'm struggling with it like that, like, yes, I'm just going to finish this off, especially since we're so close to being done with it, but it's just not one that I would probably get again. The original reason that I picked it up was because it had SPF in it, only 20, but still, I mean, that's better than like no SPF. But yeah, just not one that I will be repurchasing. I'll be happy when it's gone. So the next one is a product you wouldn't repurchase, and that was category 28. So we have this Drunk Elephant d.bronzi serum. So this is like, it says it's an anti-pollution sunshine serum. And now this here sometime in the next few months will be a year old, and on the back of it, it says it's good for 12 months. I'm still using it, like I put in just the teensiest little bit into my foundation. It just kind of helps give you like a glowy look. If I start noticing that I'm getting like any breakouts or things like that, then I'll stop using this, because I guess like I'm just worried that since it's coming up on that expiration date that it might start to affect my skin. Excuse me. So anyway, I lost my train of thought. Anyway, this though, I am going to, I think in order to use this, I think I'm going to start putting it into lotion. It's still cold, but because like I know I said in last update, like if I'm going to use this in a lotion, like I want to wait until it's like warmer outside, yada yada yada. But it's like I still wear like short sleeve shirts and then just put on a jacket over them, and then when I get to said destination, like I take the jacket off anyway. So my arms are like exposed, and so people would see it, so it's not like super wasteful. But it takes so little product when you use it on your face, because if you do a full pump of this and you're like pale like me, it will make you look orange. So the intro line that we made on this is still where the product's at, like when I shine a flashlight through it. And I do try to use this every day. Like I try to remember to use it. It sits right next to the foundation on my vanity. So I don't know, it's gonna be very slow going, but we are going to use it up. Okay, category 31, an item from your favorite brand. Now, I think I said this last time. I don't know if I have like a favorite brand, but I really do enjoy ColourPop, and I wanted to get more use out of my Supershock highlighters. So I had the Supershock highlighter in the shade Smoke and Whistles, and the goal on it was to hit pan. And as you can see, we have accomplished that quite nicely. I love this highlighter so much. It is so pretty. It goes with so many different things. It layers so nicely. It's just like this really pretty, like pink kind of champagne-y highlighter, and I love it. And so even after I like hit pan on it, I was like, well, I'm just gonna still continue to use it until I film this update. And so I think that's why I was able to hit like such good pan on it. But I am gonna put this one away for a little while. I do want to try to focus like on other highlighters, and you know, I only have 2 highlighters in my collection with pan on them as we sit here right now. And so I really want to see if I could like, I think I'm really close to hitting pan on like the Balm Mary Luminizer, so maybe I'll start like kind of working on that one off on the side. But that is not relevant to what we're talking about here. So then the last item that I had was something special to you, category 49. So I picked the Lorac no, not the Mega Pro 3. I just picked the Lorac Pro 3. And this is special to me because my husband got this for me. And so I said that I wanted to hit pan on 3 shades in here, but when I rolled it in last time, I didn't know what 3 shades. I think I said that it definitely wouldn't be the cream shade because we all know I can plow through those. But I ended up picking the shades Pink Nude, which is just like a matte light pink shade. Let me swatch these for you before I show you the palette. So here can be Pink Nude, and that one, I don't know how well it will show up on my hand, but then, so we picked Pink Nude, which was a matte, like pink color, obviously, a very light pink color. And then we picked Light Gold, which is a shimmery gold shade, and then we picked Light Pewter, which is like a kind of pink purpley taupe shade. So it's underneath, here's the blush, the highlighter. So then here's the shade Pink Nude, here is Light Gold, and then here is Light Pewter. So I have used Pink Nude 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18 times. I have used Light Gold twice, and I have used Light Pewter 5 times. So here's what the palette is looking like. So this is the shade Pink Nude, which already has pan on it after 18 uses, so this shade is done. I mean, like, if I pull this palette out and want to continue to use this, I will. This was a great, like, just everyday initial crease transition shade. Then here is Light Pewter, which does have a nice dip going on. I think this will be the next one that I hit pan on. And then over here, let me try to, no, wrong side. Here is Light Gold. There, yeah, you can see it. It has like the babiest of dips on it. I really like this shade, but I just have been drawn to these more kind of tones like this, and it's like a nice cool tone color in my opinion, so it's just been really pretty for this time of year. But yeah, so we will continue to work on this. So with that being said, we have 2 items to roll out, so we need to replace those, and I have the list of 50 categories here. That way we make sure we are not repeating ourselves. And I already have Pretty Random pulled up. I just have to unlock my phone. And thank you. Somebody helpfully commented one time that Pretty Random 2 is the app where you can like shake it, and that is so nice. I know it's like such a mundane thing to be like excited over, but it just makes it so nice. So anyway, I have 1 through 50 in here. Gotta shake the devil out of it. 27 is a category that we haven't had, and it is a product that is hyped on YouTube. Okay, that's gonna take some time to think about. So 27 and 26. We've had 26. 4. We have not had 4. A drugstore product. Okay, so a drugstore product and a product that is hyped on YouTube. Let me go check my collection, and I will be right back. That always takes longer than I expect it to. Like we pick the like we randomize the categories, and then I'm like, oh, that'll be like kind of easy, blah blah blah, and then I go over to my vanity and I'm like, it wasn't that easy, but I did find 2 things to use. So category 27, a product that is hyped on YouTube. I feel like this is, now I've never tried this product, so maybe I'll eat my words. I feel like for the price of this product, it's ridiculous, and every time you see one of like the bigger YouTube people, they're always like raving about this powder. So I have a little deluxe sample size of the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. I feel like this, it just seems like this would be so overhyped. Like, I feel like you could find a loose powder that is just as good of quality at either like the mid-range brands or even the drugstore. So I got this. It came in like a little Sephora point perk. I think it was like a 500 point perk, and you got like quite a few like Laura Mercier products. I really liked the Radiance Primer, but again, like, I didn't think that it did anything. It didn't do anything better than like any other Radiance Primer that I've tried. So this is something that I always hear that's hyped, and I just feel like you could find stuff of the same quality. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, so that's what we're going to pick, and we're going to try to finish this up. This has never been used by me. It is brand new. I don't know if you can tell, but like the seal is still on it. I don't think you'll be able to tell. Here's like the little, here, we'll do this together just so you can see. This was never used. Pulling the seal off right there. So I actually, thank you, Kaylee, invested in a scale. So I will weigh this with like the lid on and everything, and that's how we will see progress in it, because it's such tiny packaging. Like, you're not going to be able to like visually see that, I don't think. But yeah, we're going to use this up completely. And how I typically use loose setting powders is underneath my eyes to set my concealer, and then like around my nose and on my smile lines. So it's not like a whole face type thing. So this is not going to, like, if you use this tiny amount to set your whole face, I feel like I could use it up in like 3 uses. So this is going to take a little bit longer because I don't use loose powders all over my face. But we'll roll that in. Okay. Category 4, a drugstore product. So this is probably I think it is. This is my oldest bronzer, and I really like this bronzer, and I need to use it up and get it out. And even when I accomplish that, I have the exact same bronzer in my collection. So I have 2 of these, but we're going to roll in this. It's the Essence Matte Bronzing Powder, and I have mine in the shade 01 Natural. My packaging broke. I love Essence and I love their products, but I feel like every time I see someone pull one of their products out, it's always like the packaging is broken. So I'm not alone. Like, I'm not being aggressive with this. So this is what it looks like. It was, I did have pan on this at one point, and then I had to repress it. So like the pan that you might be seeing down here at the bottom is not like actual pan. That's just like from where I repressed it. And it is kind of like mounded in some places and then flatter in others. So not like the best job ever, but it still smells fine. It's always had that like kind of beachy, coconutty, sunscreeny kind of smell to it. But yeah, I want to try to get out more bronzers this year, because last year I only finished 1 like full-size bronzer and then 1 like little deluxe size one. So I'm gonna put this in with the goal of using it up. I don't think that will be a problem. I don't think it's gonna be like done next month, but you know, it'll be fine. Bronzer is something that I use every day, so I'm not like mad to use it. And to me, like, you can have warm toned and cool toned bronzers, but other than that, like, there's not like a real difference in the effect you're gonna get unless one's like glowy too. So I don't tend to get like bored with bronzers like I do with like blushes and things like that. So, but yeah, that is it for this very long and rambly update. So drugstore product is the Essence it's the Essence Sun Club Matte Bronzing Powder in the shade 01 Natural, and we want to finish that guy off. Number 27, a product that is hyped on YouTube. It is the deluxe size Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. I guess I should stop like flipping it over, because when I open this, I'm gonna make a mess. Anyway, for a product you don't reach for enough, number 20 is the Tarte Founcealer Foundation, and we want to finish this off, which hopefully this will be next month being gone. Then we have a product that you would not repurchase, and that for me is this Drunk Elephant d.bronzi serum. Hopefully, maybe not by next month, but the month after, we could have this finished off and out of here. And then for the category Something Special to You, my Lorac Mega Pro 3 palette, and we're hitting pan on 3 shades, and we've already hit pan on 1. So, thank you so much, guys, for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye!